What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I hope everybody's having a good day. You understand? Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. Let's go. We in the building this morning, man. We got to see what happened. We got to right our wrongs with this loss. And we going to move on to the next week. I'm ready to move on to New England. How about you? You understand what it do? I'm ready to move on to New England. I don't know about y'all. I'm about sick of the Arizona Cardinals. You know, they did their thing. Everybody give me a 1 if everything sounds good. Give me a 1 if everything sounds lovely. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's get it. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Make sure y'all hit that share. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Sound a little loud or something on my end, I ain't sure. But we should be good, we should be good. I hope everybody's doing good, y'all. Alright, shout out to Mr. Michael Lockhart, Jeremy Silas, Miss Elda Lockhart, the Lockhart Squad, April Barnes, the Quincy Coleman in the building, Miss Nisi, Kelvin Hicks, Raymond Silas, you know, Tommy Montoya. Who else? Got Trey Harris in the building. Let's get it. Okay. Shout out to everybody rocking. Shout out to I can't pronounce that girl 27. Shout out to you, James Simmons. Shout out to Common Sense Lab in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Swain sliding in late. Y'all already know we gotta make sure these haters hate and do what they would put on God's green earth to do. Let's get this trap jump around the corner, man. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Hey,
ain't no looking back.
Let's get it.
A long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Hey,
that what make them
let's
hate.
go.
That what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey,
let's get these shares up. Let's get these likes up. Let's go.
Cause we just getting K
and they just in the way. Hey.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's get it.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly, bitch, I probably average your career.
Let's go.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Yeah.
When they got our own band, we
shout out to Jameson Taylor, Miss Regina Green with the green. Carl Main in the building.
Took my brother, that made me go
Tyler Naughty in the building. What's happening? Nick with 2 C's in the building. What's happening? Jay Lombardi. Let's go. On the chain, yeah. Tell your trap aunties, cousins, and nephews that we need them views, so they should use that like and share for the squad. Let's go. And they just in the way, ayy.
That what make them hate, that what make them hate, hey. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way,
ayy. Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. Trap. I promise. Trap. Make no mistake about it, man. I'm about sick and tired of this narrative going around. You know, I'm about sick of the Arizona Cardinals now. You know, they got it. They showed out on us and they made us take that L on the chin. They did. But I'm about good and tired of them. Hey, I can't wait till Wednesday. I tell you that. I can't wait till Wednesday. But like I said, man, when you go out there and get embarrassed by a team that you're supposed to been favored by 12 and you lose, you know, you supposed to. He said, Mick Swain holding it down. Oh, okay. I thought I was sounding bad or something. Supposed to. Okay. I keep feeling a weird feeling from my mic, but it sounds decent. But okay. I don't know, man. I'm about sick of the media by now. Like, it's time to let it go. You know, let it go. Like Erica said, what she said.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
I'm about sick of them by now, man. But like I said, we earn this. We got to take this on the chin. And hey, that's how it go when you go out there and be lackluster. When you go out there and overlook your opponent, it is what it is. But is that a bird or a plane? What was it? It's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is. Shout out to everybody rocking. Yeah, I seen Mr. Dobbs up there trolling Michael Parsons. You understand? He trolling Michael Parsons. That's terrible. That dude shouldn't even be able to say no words to Michael Parsons. You understand? But we're going to take a look at some of these red zone issues that we had as a football team, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, my assessment, I looked at all of it, and it looked like it's just execution mostly. Mostly it's just execution. It's not really like the team just, terrible. Mike McCarthy play calling is terrible. It's just execution. I'm feeling like a lot of this stuff, it's just Russ we still got to knock off because we ain't experienced with this offense just yet. And I'm telling you, with our O-line, I think we'll be okay. So we're just going to take a look at it real quick. Let me see. Let me know if y'all can see this on y'all end. Let me make sure y'all can see this on y'all end right now, because I can't see y'all. Okay. All right, boom. This is the one of the red zone positions we had right here, man. And you'll see Dak finna drop back. Tony with the run. And, that's a decent little run to start the drive right there. That's a decent little run. Let's fast forward. Who knows? And if you got your whole O-line, that might be a touchdown right there. Who knows? That's why I said that's not a bad call right there in the red zone right there. It's not. Okay, now we can say, boom. Let's see what this play was. It's just a lot of stuff that wasn't, another run. That's a good run, though. Like, we can argue about if they should have ran twice in a row, but that was a good run. Tony got some good yardage right there. So I'm not mad at that run right there either. Even though it was back-to-back runs, it was a good run. So, maybe, like I said, maybe if you had your O-line, that could have been a touchdown. Who knows? You might have got a better push. Tyler Bass right there, TJ Bass right there was kind of struggling. But that was a good run right there. You could have probably got 6 on that with a better block. Let me see. Who messed up? Bass didn't mess up, really. Who was 67? Hoffman. Hoffman kind of messed that up a little bit. Let's see. Hoffman needed a better block right there. Hoffman needed a little better block. That made Tony cut away. If Hoffman would have got a better block, Tony could have ran straight through there. See, he had to joke out of his way. But that's a good run right there. That's a good run right there. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now that was first down now. Now it's first down. Now it's getting crunchy. Now it's getting crunchy. Another run. And a penalty. That's something you can't have. Let me see. Who the penalty was on? It must have been a false start or something. Must have been a false start. Yeah, false start. Now it's 1st and 15. Is that not the perfect way to mess up a red zone appearance right there? To have a penalty, 1st and 15. Making it harder for yourself. Now, you got a fade ball. Hey. That right there, I put that on the wide receiver right there. The wide receiver, Mr. Brandon Cooks, he didn't get nowhere for Dak to throw the ball. Look how close to the boundary he got. You need to be a little closer to the inside. Where should Dak throw that football? Now, maybe Dak should have threw the ball to somebody else. Let's see. Everybody else was covered. If he would have held the ball a little longer, maybe he would have got sacked. But it looked like Ferguson was breaking over the middle right there. But as far as Brandon Cooks go, you can't be that close to the boundary. You don't give your quarterback nowhere to throw the football. So I put that on 3 right there. Where can he throw it at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I put that on 3 right there. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see. Okay, we seen that. We put that on 3 because he didn't get a quarterback nowhere to throw the football. See, Brandon Cook's supposed to gave him an inside leverage. If he going outside, he's supposed to gave him a jab to the inside, made him believe he going to the inside. And he wouldn't have been able to have that good of a leverage on the outside against him. But this right here is the touchdown. This the touchdown. So, hey, that was a good red zone trip right there. I don't got no arguments about that. Let's see who did good on that one. I don't see no bad business on that one. That's a nice little screen pass, you know. Get Rico in space. And good blocking by Cooks. Wait a minute, did Cooks level this dude? What happened? Look at Cooks at the top of the screen. Did he level? Oh, he just tripped up. He blocked him good, though. Way to go, Brandon Cooks. Way to go, man. Anytime you get a wide receiver to block, that's good business. That's good business right there. That's good business right there. Anytime you get a wide receiver blocking downfield, that's good business. So that was a good red zone right there. That was a good red zone trip right there. I ain't mad at that one. You got 6. That's a good red zone trip. So let's see. We seen good blocking. That was a good position. We gonna just skip to the red zone. We want to see the red zone errors. We want to see the red zone. Still getting penalties left and right. Still getting penalties left and right. Hold on. Is we in the red zone now? Nope. Took a minute for us to get back, didn't it? Shit. Let's see. I just want to see what the play calling, the decision making and stuff like that in the red zone was. That's what I want to know. Because that was our biggest area. In between the 20s, we had no problems. We did that masterfully. In between the 20s, it was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's what it was. Okay. Now you got Dak at the 30. Hold on, what the downage is? What the yard? This 2nd and 12. What happened on first down? Wait a minute. What happened on first down? All right, here we go. Play action. Terrible. The Cardinals sniffed that out. Number 7 was balling all game, too. That's the one that got the interception. Cardinals sniffed that out. Tried to get Tony in space. Good play by the defender. They made some good plays, too, man. They get paid, too. They really do. They get paid, too. So I ain't too mad about it. You can see Tony. The dude just sniffed him out real good. Good play by 7. Okay, now it's 2nd and 12, though. That's not how you want to start your red zone either. Jake Ferguson letting the ball go through his hands. That's not a way you want to start your red zone either. You know, it wouldn't have been that much yardage, but it was show better than 2nd and 12. It's better than 3rd and 12. I tell you that much. It's better than 3rd and 12. So, you know, let's see. Let's see what the plan is now. You got trips up top. And Dak is in trouble. But Dak breaks out the tackle. Ooh, with the juke move. Oh, Dak getting busy. That was an outstanding play by 4 right there. Outstanding play by 4 right there. Because, hey, that was a bad play call because it was taking too long to develop. And, you know, we don't have the offensive line to be doing that. Dak still found a way to get you a first down in the red zone on 3rd and 12. You know, they ain't going to talk about that right there. Breaking tackles. Look at that. With the fake. That was a great run right there. Tough run. Put his shoulder down and ran somebody over. Shout out to young Ryan Dakota on that run. That was a great one. That was a great one right there. That was a great run right there by young Ryan Dakota. Whoop. That was a nice play. Used his momentum against him. Got the yardage that he needed. Way to go, young Ryan Dakota. Way to go. Great play. We seen every angle. Whoop. That was nice. That was nice. Making people miss. That looked like Mississippi State Dak right there. That looked like Mississippi State Dak right there. I love it. I love it. Okay, now we back to business. 1st and 10. Tony with the handoff. You see how the run game started? The run game stalled in the red zone. I told you, everybody talking about, hey, we ran well. We didn't run well when it counted, though. That's the problem. In the red zone, it was kind of getting bottled up when it came to the run game. And that's the worst place for it to happen. Maybe if you had your good line, your real line, that wouldn't have happened. Look at 93 just handling Bass right there with one hand. Hey, that's just grown man football. Disengage, go to the player. That's good football by 93 right there. That's good football by 93 right there. Hey, it ain't nothing Bass could do. It looked like he was just a stronger human being than him. One hand, disengage, go and get Tony. That's a good play by 93. Defense get paid too, y'all. Defense definitely get paid too. You got to respect that. Now, got CD in motion, a pay action. And look at this now. I want y'all to let me know who in the world Dak supposed to throw this to. Who Dak supposed to throw this to? Up top, you covered. What? CD on the right here on the crosser, you covered. Michael Gallup covered. Tony Ferguson triple-double covered. Like, everybody is covered right here. And then Dak on this one side of the field, and everything is greatly covered. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I probably want to CD Lamb to run that route better. Or try harder. CD was just in his attitude. Look at how lackadaisical he running that route right there. And Dak was waiting on him. Look at CD body language. Hey, go harder, bro. That look like you need to go harder to me. But they all cover right there. That was just Arizona doing a good defensive scheme against us, even though I still would have liked them to run a little harder. Look at CD. He was indecisive. He ain't know. He probably supposed to sit down, though. To be fair, since I don't know the scheme he was running right there, maybe he's supposed to sit down. Because it looked like he supposed to sit down, but he seen Dak rolling all the way out and just kept going. That might be what it was, but I ain't sure. So let's see. Yeah, CD had a little attitude this game. It's cool. He'll be fine when we win. He had a little attitude this game. But look, no throwing lanes to nobody. Well, Dak probably could have tried to fit that to him the shot, but that would have been risky. That would have been risky right there. That would have been risky. Hey, we might be missing Schultz in the end zone, in the red zone. We might be missing Schultz in the red zone, being real. We might be, because this is a new tight end group Dak working with. Him and Schultz used to be money in the red zone. Just being real. Him and Schultz used to be money in the red zone. Look at this. If he had more time, this had to be Chuma. I mean, still, somebody. We let a free rusher come like this? Now, look, if he would have had the time, this is why I say this execution, y'all. Pay attention. This is why I say this is execution right here. Look, if Dak Prescott would have had a little more time right here, 97 is on him like white on rice immediately. He was a free blitzer. If he would have had more time right here, look at what happened at the top. CeeDee Lamb was wide open, but Dak ain't had the time. Do that look like play calling or execution? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Trap. Look at 88 at the top of the string. He is wide open. Dak would have hit that all day long. And he possibly, if he wouldn't have been getting that pressure right there immediately, Dak probably could have rolled that weight and made the throw even easier. But he didn't have the time. He didn't have the time at all. And look, even though he sat there and ate the lick that he supposed to took right there, the end kind of took it lightly on him. But even though he stood to the last minute, he still ain't have enough time to hit CD up there. That's execution right there, man. That's execution. Because if we would have got that man blocked, that would have been an easy touchdown to 88 right there in the corner of the end zone. Easy touchdown. But look, the reason it didn't work, because Dak ain't had the time. So look, Dak was so smart about this. He like, man, I ain't got the time to wait on CD, but I'm going to try to make something happen. He said, I'm going to try to make something happen. And it didn't happen. And that's Brandon Cooks had a little lead, but Dak would have been throwing across his body. he would have had to turn. And he's really about to get killed right here. He would have had to throw that ball out in front of Cooks for it to be complete. But the angle he was in a bad angle. It wasn't going to be possible for real. So that what happened in that drive right there. Bad execution. Somebody let a free runner off. Who was this responsibility right here? Or did they just blitz more? But hey, that might have been on Dak to check that. He supposed to have been able to see that too, man. So it just depends on how you want to view this. Somebody supposed to knew that this man was coming free. Maybe it's the scheme of the offense altogether that didn't catch it. That might be what it is. So let's see. Go back to the red zone. We finna do this quickly, y'all, because y'all know I want to talk about it. One of these plays just was disgusting to me. Okay, look, between the 20s, we had great plays, y'all. We had great plays. Like it was easy work. Mike was cooking through between the 20s, but where it counted the most is where we struggled at. That's what's the sad part about it. You know, this is the Truth Tuesdays we doing right now, because the tape don't lie. The eye in the sky don't lie. You know, it feel like somebody watching me, and we are. We watching you. You know, the eye in the sky don't lie. What happened on this play? Still getting beat. Terrence still getting beat. Nah, that was Ferguson. Ferguson getting beat. It's hard to ask him to block a defensive end, though, at the same time. But that's what got the first contact. Missed that play all the way up. Hey, if you're going to ask Ferguson to block a defensive end, he got to be about that life. And he didn't get to the spot quick enough. You got to be about that life. Look at him. He got to the spot. He got inside of him. Busted that play up. That's good defense, though. Good defense by Arizona. You can't hate on them. You can't hate on them. It is what it is. Now, I would have liked to see Hunter get more involved in the red zone, though. I would have liked to see Hunter get more involved in the red zone. That was a nice little play by Dak. Look, everything else was locked up. Them boys had some good coverage on us. Look, well, he could have threw it to Ferguson, but he went looking. No, that was Schoon right there. Schoon might have scored right there. Dak already got off on him because he seen that linebacker at first. Look, as soon as he did it, he did his. Oh, he looked straight clean and over Schoon. He ain't even look at Schoon. Check this out. He looked at CD, and then he went to the other side. He felt that pressure coming, though. Look at Baz coming. Look at Baz man. Baz man was overpowering him. He seen that happen. He said, let me get this ball out. So Dak still made a good play out of that. He still made a good play out of that. Hey, we might need to give a round of applause for Rico, though, because Rico was cooking, though. Rico was one of the few bright spots right there. This right here, what this look like to y'all? Poor execution. Poor execution. Let's see if this would have been a touchdown. Poor execution. Yep. I take my chances. Yeah, that would have been touchdown. Because look, he could have threw that to Tony. As soon as he got the ball. But bad execution. Dak didn't look the ball through. That was just an error he got to take. Look, if he would have been standing up right, he would have threw that ball out to Tony right now. And who going to take their chances with Tony against a DB in the open space? I feel like Tony will win that. What y'all think? Trap. I feel like Tony will win that in open space, one-on-one. That ain't bad play calling. That's bad execution right there. I think we can all agree to that. Bad execution. And then that got a hole. That don't help you either. You know, with Dak dropping the ball, that put more stress on Chuma. He was getting cooked all game anyway, though. No lie. But look how quick he beat Chuma in the inside. Now Dak got to get out of there. That was just a bad play. Bad execution on that play. Bad execution. So I can't say that it was just bad play calling. That was bad execution. I don't care what play you called. If you drop the snap, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go good. It's not gonna go good. Okay. Hold up, what the down and distance was one more time. My bad. Okay, 3rd and 13. Who want to sign up for 3rd and 13? You know what I'm saying? You got one shot. What you got? And to be honest, Mike, you at least got to throw the ball at the marker. I don't like this right here, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like this. This is, you could tell they did this probably to try to compensate for the O-line. They probably like, hey, we ain't gonna be able to protect to take no shot. We got to get the ball out. Hopefully we get some yardage. I want y'all to know, you could tell this play calling was a little conservative because of the O-line. I'm sure they'll take more chances. They'll hold the ball longer when they got their real O-line out there. So I ain't mad at it. I ain't too mad at it. You want to be a little conservative. You want to try to protect your quarterback. We'd rather take a loss against the Cardinals than taking a loss with Dak being hurt for the year. So it is what it is. You might have to just take that L. 4th down. 4th down. Okay. You got Cooks in motion. Tell me what's open. Dak could have probably ran, but them boys had everything locked up. Now, you can either blame play calling because we should have had a better play call that they wouldn't be able to lock up, or you can blame the personnel for not getting separation. It is what it is. It's either or, however you want to view that. Maybe Dak should have stepped up and ran. Hold on. Was it? It was 4th and what? Wait a minute. If it was 4th and 4, I put that on Dak. Dang, what happened? Okay. If that was 4th and 4, I put that on Dak. Yeah, I put that on Dak. Dak could have ran that. I put that on Dak. Dak should have ran that. If this 4th and 4, run the ball, Dak. He said he should have used his legs more. Run that right now, Dak. Yeah, you should have just ran that right now. That's on Dak right there. Yeah, Dak a little rusty. He got to get used to this offense. He got to get in his groove. It's game 3. It's game 3. Dak should have been running right now. Especially right now. He should have went through the middle right there and got that 1st down. 4th and 4, you got to be where your head at, Dak. That's on Dak right there. Yeah, that's on Dak right there. That's on Dak. He got to where your head at, young Ryan Dakota. It's 4th and 4. Go get the yardage. It's 4th and 4. Go, 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 go. And then by the time he went, they caught wind to it. You know what I'm saying? That's on 4 right there. That's on 4 right there. But this is just, you can tell this is just them working out the kinks. They're not all the way comfortable with this offense yet. As we already knew they weren't going to be comfortable with the offense coming out the gate. I knew. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like this is no excuse to lose to the Cardinals, though. I feel like with the kinks, we still should have beat them. Working out the kinks, we still should have beat them. That's why I'm not giving no excuses. But at the same time, I expected us to be slow against this team. I expected us to be slow this early in the year. Not against this team. But this early in the year, I expected us to be working out kinks. That's why I said I'd rather take this loss right now, early in the year, while I know I'm still getting better, than opposed to week 9 when I feel like I'm all the way at, I got everything worked out and now I'm struggling. I'd rather take this loss early. Okay, is we going to get close in the red zone? Because this really, they count red zone 25 yards, but I say in the 30s and all that, that's red zone to me. Because if you do an explosive play, it could be a quick touchdown. 30-yard pass, that ain't really that bad. Okay, it's 1st and 10 on the 20. This is super red zone right here. RPO. Look, this one thing I don't like too. Mike McCarthy, please stop doing the fake RPOs. You could tell these ain't real RPOs. Because if I ain't mistaken, it was one of these plays, man, if Tony would have kept the ball, it would have been touchdown. It might have been this. I ain't sure. Because I noticed that on the film. Look at this hole. That's a fake RPO. They are not reading nobody. They just going through the motion. That is not a real RPO. Look, you can tell how quick he pulled the ball. That's not a real RPO right there. I don't like this fake RPO stuff. Do the real RPO, because if you would have handed the ball off to Tony, that would have been a good game right there. Tony might have would have took that to the house. Look at that. But that ain't the only time that happened. That ain't the only time that happened. I think it was one even worse than that. But we at least converted on the play. But I could tell they doing fake, going through the motions RPOs. They need to actually read on the RPO. Don't let them know that we not gonna run the ball. Okay. Okay, 2nd and 8. Got CD in motion. CD going in a ghost motion in the backfield. I do not like this play right here at all. This was a bad play call. Bad play design against this defense. I don't like this play call at all. Instead of doing something like this, I would have rather, you know what I'm saying, at least attacking the end zone. I would have rather attack the end zone right here instead of just doing these little cute plays like that. It was too much space. The defense end zone, they just sitting there waiting and looking and run up, rally up, and tackle the ball carrier. That's easy work right there. Bad design. Look at all them people right there. Nobody bit for that. That was on play calling right there, in my opinion. You need a better play design right there. You need a better play design right there. Now you got trips up top and CD isolated down the bottom. This the play that pissed everybody off. This the play that pissed everyone off.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I ain't talking to you, lady. But this the play that pissed everybody off right here. CD, what the hell are you doing? 88, we don't need you whining right here. We need you trying to catch the ball. We need you trying to catch the ball. You gave up on the play way too early. The ball hit the dude on the head. You should have still been trying to catch the ball. You looking for the flag, you should have been looking for the ball. That's the play everybody got pissed off on. Yeah, Siri be hating on me, man. Siri be hating on me. But yeah, CD, 88, I don't need one of my best players up here whining looking for the flag. Just being real. Look at this. The ball ain't even got there yet. You already, look. The ball ain't even got there yet. And you already got your hands up, CD. What's this? Bruh, I wish I could zoom in. Because that look like you could have caught that ball right there. But sometimes them angles don't do it no justice. Maybe it was still out of reach, but he gave up on that play far too early for my liking. But I think we might have one more, and then we can get into the discussion about this stuff. How y'all feel about it? I watching the film made me feel a lot better. It just says that, hey, we need to be better at executing this stuff. It's not the play calling. Mike McCarthy is not a terrible OC. He just need to they just need to execute. That's all. They need to execute. Better protection. A couple of more seconds. A couple of them plays could have been touchdowns. Okay, I done passed all by. Let me see. My bad. Let's see. Oh, this one. We got to see this magnificent play by Rico. Shout out to Rico, man. I told y'all. We got to see this play. Look at all these defenders. Man, look at all these 2, 4, 6. That's 6 defenders right there in that area. That's 6 defenders right there. 2, 4, 6. That's a 7th coming over there. 2. Hold on. Is it 2 people on the ground? It's 1 person. Man, what happened? Okay. Hold on 1 second. I got to see this. That was a hell of a play by Rico. I'll let the play run first. What a play, Rico. That look like a dude that's determined. That look like a dude that want to get this play. That like a dude that want more snaps. I love it. Hey, put some respect on Rico's name, man. Look at all these people right here. That's a lot of people. That's the whole defense, ain't it? That's 6 people right there in his area. Rico, what with a little spin? Okay, bro, do this not look like he tackle right here? Do this not look like he tackle right here? What a play, Rico. What a play. What a play. You got to give it up for him. Got to give it up for Rico on that. Got to. That was magnificent right there, sir. That was outstanding. Whoop. Wow. Wow. I love it. I love it. Now, let's see what we did after this. Okay, that's enough Rico angles. Okay. Now. Hold on. First and goal. Now, that was second down with 1. 2nd and 1. We got the first down, but a flag. I don't know who the flag was on. Let's see. Must have been offsetting penalties or something. Now, this the play that pissed everybody off. This the play that pissed everybody off. That got to get that out in front. That got to get that one out in front. Even though that's PI, there's no way in the world you can't tell me that ain't PI. But, yeah, Dak still got to give you a better ball than that one on that one. Dak got to get that on a rope. You got to drop that one in the bucket. You got to drop that one in the bucket. That was on Dak. You know, people say I don't never criticize Dak. You must not be familiar with my film work. That's all that is. You must not be familiar with my film work. You must not be familiar with my film work. Cause hey, the film don't lie. I tell the truth on anybody with the film. What happened? I messed up, y'all. Let's see. Okay, yeah. We back to where we were. That got to get that ball out in front. But you ain't no way you can't tell me this PI. They supposed to blame you. They say this is PI when he didn't play the ball. He didn't turn his head at all. He played the receiver. That right there is textbook PI. He didn't turn his head at all. He just tackled the man. He really didn't give him an opportunity to catch the ball. He just tackled him. Like, how is that not PI? I don't know. I don't know. That literally supposed to have been PI. Literally. I don't know how they got away with murder like that, but hey, who knows? Play the Cowboys, you get to do what you want to do. But we got the first down right here. Okay. 1st and 10 Cowboys. Okay. DeQuincy, I know you in the chat. This your moment, boy. This your time to shine, DeQuincy. I don't know why it pleases you to hate on your team, but hey, this your time to shine, my boy. Here goes the nice little run. Look, I ain't mad at the runs that produce in the red zone. I know some people saying we ran too much. Hey, if they produce, shit, I ain't mad at it. Quick down the distance and give you short down the distance, I'm good. 2nd and 4. Who don't want 2nd and 4 in the red zone? Sign me up. Sign me up. But this the run that didn't work. Oh, it did work. That's a good run. Hold up, my bad. I'm thinking about the wrong one. That's a nice combo block right there. Opened up the hole. Tony just squeaking through. Tony squeaking through this hole right here. That's a good block right there. 67. He probably hold a little bit. Hoffman. Hey, I don't know about that. But you can't tell me with a better block right there from 67. That might have been touchdown. Might have been touchdown with Tony. Might have been touchdown. So it's 1st and 5. Okay. Fake RPO. That should have been a real RPO, Mike.
Trap.
That should have been a real RPO, Mike. That's touchdown. Dak almost walking in the end zone right now. That should have been a real one. That should have been a real RPO. I don't like these fake ghost RPOs that Mike doing. Do a real RPO. Actually read somebody. Actually read the player, the defender. They're not doing that. Look, they just going through the motion. They didn't read nobody. Look at that. He looking at Tony. He ain't read nobody. He looking at Tony. And this ain't on Dak. This on the play calling, because they didn't want him to read nobody. They just wanted him to do an RPO like a motion as an RPO, but just run the ball. If Dak would have supposed to did a real RPO, he would have ran the ball. He would have read somebody. He didn't read anybody. Them ghost RPOs that we doing, I do not like it at all. I do not like these ghost RPOs we doing. I've seen this happen plenty of times too. Do a real RPO. That's another instance where one block, you was one block away from a touchdown. If Peyton Hendershot blocks his man, do y'all see that canal right there in the middle? That would have been touchdown. This is execution right here, people. Hey, I'm going to have to start doing these film session Tuesdays now that I don't have to wait 3 weeks for the film. Let me know if y'all feeling the way I'm watching and evaluating this film right here. Let me know if y'all feeling this. I know y'all like me talking, but I think this is important, especially after a loss like this. We need to look and see exactly what's going on here. Okay, look at this now. The only person stopping him is Ferguson not getting his block. Ferguson, we need a better block than that. We need a better block. Somebody said Zeke would have scored right here. Shitting me? I don't think so, Jay. I don't think so. It was probably some opportunities there. I feel like Zeke might have would have scored, but not right here, for sure. Zeke, you think Zeke gonna make this dude miss? You think Zeke gonna make this dude miss right here? Shitting me?
Trap.
You think Zeke gonna make this dude miss? Ain't no way. He right there. That's on Ferg right there. Ferguson, we need a better block. That's all it is. That's execution. But like I said, it is tough for you to now look, okay. Terrence Steele might have supposed to help longer. That's hard to ask a tight end to block a defensive end though. But look, that might have been on Steele. Cause Steele looked like he's supposed to tap them a little bit, check them a little bit, then went on. But they just didn't do what they supposed to do. That's execution. Terrence Steele know he probably should have helped them out a little bit longer than that. That one block. So let's go back. That one block caused you a touchdown. That one block. One block. That's execution. That's not play calling. That's execution. That one block stopped you from 6. That one block. That shows you how important it is for everybody to do your job. Everybody got to do their job. And this right here is the moment that Quincy felt like he was on top of the world.
Trap.
Even though we just seen Jalen Hurts throw 2 interceptions and win the game. But who knows? Like, you know, it's all Dak's fault. But to be honest, this interception was Dak's fault. But the game was already out of hand, being honest. We was down 2 scores already. Dak had the right idea. Once again, bad execution. I know a lot of people like, oh, that was a bad throw. He threw it in triple coverage. People do this all the time, people. Y'all got to watch football. Y'all got to know football. What Dak's supposed to did, he told you. He told you in the interview. When you look at it, when you hear them talking all crazy in the interviews, and then you go back and look at the film, you like, oh, okay. He was actually thinking that. Dak told you He wanted to throw this ball behind the dude's ear, but what messed him up was he didn't look him off. Dak stared the receiver down. If he would have looked 7 off, that would have been a completion. Dak's supposed to look a different way, threw 7 off so he wouldn't know exactly where he going, but look at Dak's eyes right now. Dak is looking directly at Cooks the whole time. This is just Russ. This is just him early in the year, not all the way in his groove. That's all that is. And that still was a hard interception. That was a good play. He had to go. He was going across his body. Everybody looking at the 3 people right there. But people got to realize, dude had to go. He was running the opposite way. Dak felt like he could have made that throw behind him. But that was just a good athletic play. He stopped, changed directions, and had to reach behind himself and made the catch. That was just a good play. That's a good play. You got to give it to him. That play wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. Dak just didn't manipulate the linebacker with his eyes. That's what he's supposed to do. Look at him. Dak is looking the whole time. If Dak would have did a little quick, little subtle little movement, he could have tricked 7. He didn't trick him. Look, right now, don't it look like a touchdown? A lot of people thinking that this was just a double, triple coverage. Right now, that's a touchdown. The only thing stopping him, he did not manipulate 7. That's the only thing.
Trap.
He did not manipulate 7. Look, he said, I see Ashton Powell said he can't do that. Ashton Powell, quarterbacks do that all the time. Quarterbacks do that all the time. Dak, no, he said it. Dak said exactly that. He didn't look off the linebacker. He's looking at the receiver the whole time. Look, the way you would have been able to tell he looked out the linebacker, you would have seen his head go a different direction. Look at Dak's helmet. This what lets you know that Dak he was rusty. He didn't do it. Look, he looked one way. Look at his helmet. His helmet's still in that same direction. Dak's supposed to did like a little subtle little fake. It would have threw 7 off. That would have been an easy completion behind him. No lie. But people just going all out of control saying, hey, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that. Bro, quarterbacks do that all the time. Dak do this all the time. He's done this plenty of times. That could have been a routine touchdown, but Dak forgot the little details, which is looking off the linebacker. This is not as a big a deal if everybody making it. I'm telling you that right now. And you already down 2 scores. So you need to kind of create in this situation. So don't let nobody tell you no different, man. And Dak did. He should have threw that ball earlier. He would have had to do this like this. Fake, throw. Look how quick it closed up, though. Them boys made a good play. Look, if he would have said, he would have had to come out the gate, all right, right now, hike, fake, throw. It would have had to be that quick. It would have had to been that quick. Instead, Dak was a little slow with it. Bro, this is just them working out the kinks. I'm not too concerned about this at all. If you pay attention, you can tell. Check them out one more time. Boom. He would have had to say hike, fake, throw. He would have threw this right now. If Dak would have threw this right now with some touch, that would have been touchdown. But he threw it a couple of ticks late. DB made a good play. Interception. That's the story right there of the offensive struggles. And it is what it is. I ain't too mad about it, though. Honestly, I'm not too mad about it. I'm glad we took our lumps right now. I'm glad we taking our lumps right now.
Trap.
If he would have looked that man off, and then threw it in on time, that was 2 things wrong with that play. It was late, and he didn't look off the man. These are small details that's easy to overlook when you're going against an inferior opponent. This is just rust that you got to work out the kinks with early in the year. I'm really not concerned. After I watched the film for myself, I'm not concerned with the offense. This is normal stuff that you're supposed to work out. You're supposed to work out these kinks. You do. So I'm not alarmed at all. All I know is most of this stuff was execution. It wasn't really the play calling. It was just execution. We gonna say Mike McCarthy couldn't score in the red zone, but really, it was just execution. That's all. We'll be fine, y'all. Once you get your O-line back, once they get used to the offense, work the kinks out. We'll be fine, y'all. Yeah, like you probably wouldn't have wanted Dak to throw that, but like, yeah, I don't see how y'all say that determined the game. We was down 2 scores already. We was down 2 scores already. We was down 12. Like, Dak throw right there didn't determine the game. Like, the defense, we went down there and got within 8 points. The defense came and gave up a big scoring drive right after that. Trap. That right there kill your momentum. The offense looking sharp. They like, wow, the defense going like this. We ain't never seen the defense get did like this. So, it's just, like I said, man, don't be concerned about the play calling. In my opinion, I see execution problems. I see if you had your offensive line, some of that red zone stuff would have been easier. You seen Hoffman getting beat. One block can mess up a whole touchdown. You seen if that wasn't Hoffman and Tyler Biadasz, he might have would have scored. If that was Zach Martin, you missing your gold jacket, sir. You missing your gold jacket. If you had your gold jacket in the middle of there, you probably could have scored on a couple of those. So, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not concerned at all with this offense. I feel like they just working out the kinks. This was expected. But to be real, the one thing I will say, I felt like we should have been able to beat Arizona while working out the kinks. Real talk. We did it against the Jets. We still was working out the kinks against the Jets and beat them. So I felt like we still should be beating inferior teams while working out the kinks as well. But we didn't do it today. We didn't have the intensity Sunday. We just didn't. So I ain't really too concerned about the offense at all. But the defense, sir, because we felt like the defense was figured out. But you won't hear people talk about that. The defense supposed to be 100% figured out. Then all of a sudden, they getting beat left and right. That's crazy. Now, when we talk about the defense, and then I'm going to close it after this. When we talk about the defense, if you think about it, tell me, I told you yesterday, I don't speak too much sense, landlord. They don't want to hear this. Mr. Shug, they don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear me talking about real stuff because they want to just be mad and blame Dak. That's all they want to hear. They just want to blame Dak. But we gonna attack stuff with common sense and logic over here at Landlord Sports, sir. That's what we're gonna do. Trap. We gonna attack stuff with common sense and logic over here. We're not just gonna let our emotions have us saying hysterical kind of stuff. We're not gonna do that. But listen, tell me, your defense supposed to have been figured out, right? Your defense supposed to have been 100% solid. Just like our brother Jay Lombardi said, your defense supposed to have been 100, but it wasn't. Look, ask me this, riddle me this, okay? Tell me why the Arizona Cardinals just exposed everything we had wrong. Stargazer Sports in the building. Hey, look, you gotta be bold to say this type of stuff. Dan Quinn don't get no criticism. Star. We know this. So I want you to know, you got to stand on it when you say this stuff. You got to stand on it when you say this stuff. And I'm not afraid. I have no fear. I want my team to get 6. Care about none of that. Listen, this is coaching right here. Okay, Arizona coach just got them. They outcoached us last game. They did. They outcoached us. Let's give them their props. They did. You want to know why? Because every single weakness we had on this defense, they exposed it. Everything that we had, everything we struggled with, they exposed it. They did. We struggle with mobile quarterbacks. You got a 40-yard quarterback run out the gate. Jordan Lewis was rusty. He just came back. They knew he went from 9 snaps to 55 snaps. I just told y'all we shouldn't have did that. Didn't we say that? Who was here in the trap the other day? I said, I don't know about giving Jordan Lewis from 9 snaps to 55 snaps. I just said this, right? Did I not just say this? And we went and did it anyway. I would have rather us let Israel Mukwamu play. Who remember Landlord saying this? You might as well let Easy play. I would have took a healthy DB over somebody who just had 9 snaps because of they trying to pace him back. That's what I would have took. I just said this. The man had 9 snaps the game before, and then you put him right back to full throttle. That's not smart. And you better believe the Arizona Cardinals scouted that. The Arizona Cardinals scouted that. They said, okay, let's see if Jordan Lewis all the way back. Let's see if he all the way alert. Let's see if he ready. And they exposed us. That big play, they said Jordan Lewis was in zone coverage and everybody else was in man. That's just Russ. That's not him being alert. They exposed Jordan Lewis. They probably designed that play just to isolate Jordan Lewis. Because they knew that Jordan Lewis just came back. They knew he probably went 100%. They probably knew he wasn't ready. Okay? Now, they exposed the quarterback run, right? They got us on that. They exposed Jordan Lewis for him being coming back from injury and being they exposed Jordan Lewis for coming back from injury and not being all the way up to par right now, right? Guess what else they exposed? They exposed Deron Bland being on the boundary for the first time in a while. Trap. They exposed our aggressiveness coming in on the defensive line. Them boys just did a masterful job of coaching, y'all. They did. They got us. We took them for a joke, and they took us like a Super Bowl, and they beat us. They did what they did, y'all. They really did. I can't get mad at them. I can't get mad at good coaching. I'm too much of a fan of football to, hate on the man for coaching good. They did good, bro. They did good. And they snuck us. I just told you 2 things that the Cardinals offense did, and I'm going to let y'all go. 2 things they did that got us bad, and I'm moving on. I'm moving on to the New England Patriots, sir. I'm moving on after this. Okay, look. 2 things they did. I just told you they exposed all of our weaknesses that we do have on defense, which ain't many up until last week. They got us on the mobile quarterback. They got us on Jordan Lewis being inexperienced. Jordan Lewis being coming back from injury. Then they got Deron Bland for being inexperienced on the corner. Okay, one more thing. They snuck us with the personnel. They had a wide receiver at linebacker. They had a wide receiver at running back. Both of them plays went big. The wide receiver at tight end from Stanford, they had, I think that was like a 60-yard play. The the wide receiver they had at running back, that was like a 40, 50-yard touchdown run. So, those are personnel things that they snuck in there, and they got DQ today. That was their day. They got us. That's what that means. They caught us lacking, y'all. They really did. The ops caught us lacking.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter. I'm trying to smoke me out.
The ops caught us lacking. But you ain't gonna hear people talk about this because DQ is Teflon. But hey, no man is above criticism. This is just 1 week. We got our lump last week. And now it's time for us to move on. It's time for DQ to get back right. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back right. And then not only the plays I just told you, they ran all over us as well. Trap. So, hey, you gotta keep it real. DQ didn't do his game plan wasn't effective this game. It just wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know no other way to say it. He gave up big plays and he gave up the run. And he gave up 4 touchdowns. So what kind of scheme are you gonna give them and say it was good? Shout out to El Professor in the building with the 1999, man. I appreciate you, sir. He says, landlord, I'm giving you my rent money before the first with a sad face. Our rush defense look DQ. Derrick Quinn, man, chill out. Chill out, sir. Don't be like that. Trap. I appreciate that, though, man. He said our defense look DQ. Derrick Queen, Blizzard Soft. Wow. We still trapping, though. Stay focused, boys. Man, I appreciate you, bro. But, look, real talk, this stuff has to be said. If we trying to be a real championship team, if we trying to really take that next step, I'm so glad y'all support me. The reason I say that because I'm not biting my tongue for nothing. I want you to know that. Like, I'm not biting my tongue. I don't have nobody I'm working for. I work for y'all. I work for the trap. That's why I work it.
Trap.
And I'm here to tell you, y'all gotta let me know. Cause I can sell y'all some hope. But I'd rather keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. Listen, y'all afford me, y'all award me the privilege to be able to come up here and say what I want to say. So nobody is off limits. Nobody is off limits. I just want y'all to know that. Nobody is off limits. If they need to be held accountable, they will be held accountable on my show. The eye in the sky don't lie. If we evaluating film, you're going to get my unbiased opinion. People know I'm a huge Dak Prescott fan. How many times I blame Dak today? Let me know, y'all. I love Dak. I feel like Dak can get you to the Super Bowl. I feel like he's a top 10 quarterback still to this day. I feel like Dak can get us everywhere we need to be. But hey, he had a bad game. He had a couple of throws that he wanted back. He had some bad decisions he made. He was a bit behind on some of the things he needed to be. But I feel like all of that is correctable. It is not time for mother and Trey Lance to come out here. What is y'all talking about, man?
Trap.
Know what I'm saying? You hear people talking about some Trey Lance, man. What y'all remember that interview I showed y'all? What Trey Lance want to do? Learn. We know that. So I just want y'all to know, when you come over here, hey, I ain't saving face for nobody. I'm being real with my analysis. It's going to piss you off sometimes. Hey, I might be talking about your favorite player. It is what it is. But you just know what I give you going to be my unbiased opinion. I think that's a fair exchange. Y'all provide me with the freedom to be able to speak this way. And I appreciate y'all for that. I really do. But don't think I'm going to come up here sweet or nice. Sometimes it's going to piss you off because, hey, that truth hurts sometimes, don't it? It just hurts sometimes. It just do. But, hey, the only way we going to grow is for us to really address these things that we got problems with and put it all on the table and be real about it. And I feel like this team is still one of the best teams. The sky's not falling. We still got a lot of stuff that we can look forward to. This offense is still one of the best, and it ain't even got to work the kinks out yet. Dak will get it together. He will be better. Mike McCarthy play calling will look better with his O-line. I promise y'all that we going to see nothing but improvements as we go on and on throughout this season. This is the main reason why I like early lumps. I like early lumps because now you got, 14 games to correct all your wrongs that you just showed. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a chance to right all of your wrongs. And I love it. I feel like this team is going to rise up for the challenge. I really do. So, hey, man, let me know how y'all feeling about the film evaluation, man. If y'all late to the party, go back and check it out, man. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm glad I'm starting to get the film early now. Like I said, thanks to the trap. I appreciate y'all.
Trap.
I usually would be waiting, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. I really enjoyed evaluating the film. That basically took up the whole day. You know what I'm saying? It basically took up the whole day. But listen, the sky's not falling. This is one loss. Listen, this right here let y'all know. This why y'all shouldn't put too much stock into what the mainstream and all these haters say. Because look, just imagine. I just want you to know, if we would have beat the living crap out of the Cardinals, nobody would be talking about this today. They'd be like, that was just the Cardinals.
Trap.
They was like, that was just the Cardinals. But then when you think about it, hey, when we lose to them, this is going to be a topic all week. This is going to be a topic all week because we lost. But if we would have won, they wouldn't have said nothing about it. Wait till next week. Wait till they play the San Francisco 49ers. Wake me up when they play the 49ers. So, but this one thing I do want to say before I go. Listen, this goes to the people who, this goes to the people who jumping off ship already. Wait a minute. I feel like I got to preach because some of y'all ain't built like this. Some of y'all need to hear this. Listen. Wait a minute. Some of y'all ain't built like this. If you jumping ship right now, I want you to realize I don't want you to come back when we beat the crap out of the San Francisco 49ers. I don't want to see your face. I don't. I'm sorry. I do not want to see your face when it comes to showing the world how we really get down. When we really get all this stuff together, I don't want to hear from you because you jumping ship that early. That shows me that you're not built like that, sir. And if you understand Game of Thrones, y'all acting like Theon Greyjoys when he needed help. His sister needed help. And this dude jumped ship, man. See, them the type of guys y'all is. Man, if y'all ever seen Game of Thrones, sir. Listen, this man, his uncle had his sister hemmed up with a knife to her throat. It was his opportunity to help his sister. Mr. Theon Greyjoy, you know. I don't know if y'all get the reference, right? They was on a boat. This man got his sister by his throat. He got a knife to her throat. They like, come on, Theon, what you gonna do? That boy Theon jumped ship. He jumped off the ship and went and swam away. That boy jumped off the ship and went and swam away. That's what I think of you. Some of y'all, I think of y'all like that because y'all ain't built like this. Y'all ain't built for this. I can see. I don't even know how you been Cowboy fans this long if you ain't built for this. We been out here. We been in these trenches before. We've seen this story before. Y'all don't give up on this team. This team is far from bad. This team is far from over. We just getting started. That's what I want y'all to know before we ride this thing on out. And, hey, you know what they say? Stay on that side. If you cross that line, you stay on this side. You know what I'm saying? You stay on that side. Don't come back over here. You're not welcome, sir. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. But y'all know I had to come with it today, man.
Sorry. I don't remember any of it.
You don't remember?
Nope.
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life.
It was.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
It was just Tuesday, baby. This is a regular thing we do over here, baby. This is regular. That man came and pillaged the whole village, terrorized everybody, and said, "Hey, baby, this is just a Tuesday for me." He ain't even remember it happened, man. Hey, this is how we hit. This is how we do. This is what we do. Shout out to El Professor again, man. You held me down today, so I really appreciate you. You're going to have to get you a wrench. Because y'all just don't know, man. I put a lot of stuff into this, man. It's a lot of stuff that goes into this. And, you know, you want to be fairly compensated for your time and your efforts. So I appreciate you, Mr. El Professor. He says they going to sign bandwagon application for Dallas in December. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it either. But let me give you your wrench, man, because you held me down today, and it was very much so needed, you know. So I appreciate you, man. Real talk, real talk. You know, you keeping the trap alive. Keeping the trap alive. Let's see. I don't want to hear it. Wait, I don't want to hear it. Dang, that thing behind, ain't it? Let me give you your wrench because I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You held me down today. And y'all know I'm still doing the raffle, so it'll get you right after a while. I'ma make sure I tally it up and I'ma tell y'all the winners. You know we gonna do it live, how we do it, unbiased. You know everybody gonna know how we do it. Everybody gonna see it. It's gonna be honest. A signed Oso Digazoo hat for the people in the back. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. Don't give up on this team. Keep going hard. It's DC4L. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. And, hey, if I ain't prove myself to you, just keep looking. I got you. We chasing greatness over here, man. You want to know why? Because we are the greatest. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Yeah, I appreciate all the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. Trap film session.
And this is greatness defined.
Let's go.
Every line is divine, verses boggle your mind.
And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time.
No matter how much shade they
Foul
throw,
weather,
that's the
Mr.
man
Big
is to
Hill.
shine. I don't know why they so obsessed
They
with
yelling in
mine.
the belly,
Think
man.
about going
They
house,
yelling
probably
in the
got
belly.
my pics in the shrine. Damn, I I never
They
let
yelling in the bitch.
play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna
That's
switch
what they
teams
is.
like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble stuff ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say.
They words are
unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix.
Show these people I'm great enough.
Yeah,
I know these haters can't
stand me.
Well, take a seat, let's
I do
go.
it for the family. So
Bring the block
to the Grammys,
And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B.
yeah, I just do it for the real.
Let's
if
go.
you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel.
Let's
to go against
go.
the odds, go hard, chase meals.
Let the doubters see you make it. Show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the
great
greatest.
young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind
Let's
blowing.
go.
I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning.
Yeah.
For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping.
Yeah.
I'm a giant when rhyming
And y'all microscopic.
I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet.
Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, let's
Assembled
go.
by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood
To show my gratitude.
And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool.
I got different levels to tap into.
I am the truth.
These people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus.
My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody
Messing with me, I'm the great.
Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well,
Hit
take
that
a
like
seat.
button
I
on
do
the
it
way
for the
out.
family. So
Hit that share button on the way
Grammys,
out.
and if you try to stop me, you need a plan.
Let's
B,
go.
Yeah. I just do it for the real.
Oh, we
If you
spinning
ain't
back.
From the bottom, you ain't get how I feel.
I got a little
Go
time.
against the
We
odds,
spinning
go
back.
hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you
Spin
make
back.
it. Show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
Spin back gang in full effect. We finna go right there and have a show with HTM and West Coast Cowboys. So y'all make sure y'all put them SBGs in the chat box. But like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.